we've hit the big time. Not only have we upgraded the Slowworms workshop facilities, but I've been sent my first bike to review. Didn't even have to pay for it. We've been sent a bike by Axon Rides. Yeah, he does. Axon Rides. Axon Rides. Bloke with Axon who rides. Axon Rides. It's a commuter bike, it's electric, and it's fold up. I guess it's meant to be used in the city really, but we're in Cornwall, so we're going to put it through its paces a little bit. Let's unbox it. Oh, by the way, they offered me 3 different options, and we went for the highest spec option. I know it's got the biggest battery capacity, it's got hydraulic brakes, because I figured we want one with a massive battery capacity, because like it's not like we're going to have a little short trip to the train station or something. We're in Cornwall, we're going to be going around massive distances to get from town to town. Woohoo! Okay, so we have an instruction manual and a little pouch, I'm guessing tools in, sounding very much like tools. Oh, it's bright. And here we go. Oh, crikey, it is quite heavy. It's the bike. It's not that light. It looks cool though. Yeah, I quite like it. Pedals. What the heck is this? We have a charger, of course, because it's electric. Oh, how shiny is that? It's a brand spanker. Oh, I'm very excited. Okay, should we try and unfold it? Give it a go? Or should I be reading the instructions? Need instructions on how to get into the instructions. Okay, so put this in place. Ooh, nearly broke that cable. That's that. Oh, hey, already looking like a bike. We're pretty much there. That wasn't that hard. So I think this is where the battery is. I think these are meant to be that way around though. Yes, that makes more sense. First impressions. I don't know what to think. It's unlike anything I've seen before. I really like that it's got like this single arm design. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Same on the back as well, same on the back wheel. Now I'm picking it up like this and it's not all folded up. It actually does feel relatively light. I'm actually really surprised how well built it is. It feels really steady. There's no sort of wobble in the frame or anything like that. There's no sort of like movement between any of the like the handlebars or the wheel or anything like that. It all feels very solid, which is weird because these clips clipped into position really easily. Should we put the pedals on quickly? It comes with all these tools, so I'm guessing you don't need any of your own tools to set it up. And we're going to put the pedals on right now. Bum bum bada bum bum. One pedal. Turn it on for the first time. Ah, found it. There we go. On. What if it just goes? Okay, so we've got half battery. Okay, so we've got 3 levels. Are you ready? Oh, I got scared. Oh. It's like, this vehicle is reversing. Nice. Now it's putting back. Oh my god, this is going to be fun. Whoa! Alright. Should we take it for a ride? I was going to take it on the road, but I really just want to take it on the garden in a minute. I'm a little bit worried we're going to go straight into that wall. Maybe I overestimated it a little bit. Steady on! Did you see how fast that went? First impressions. Whoa! Okay, so here we go. I'm wearing my casual clothes because I figure it's electric. I shouldn't get too sweaty. And I've got my multi-tool just in case something goes wrong. And we're going to give it a go. I've got it on level 1 at the moment. We're going to use the cycle lanes. I'm a little bit scared to take it on the road at the moment. Okay, first things first. My seat's not high enough. Let's get that sorted first. Okay, nice, let's try again. Well, that's a bit more like it. Here we go. Right, so we're on level 1. I'm not feeling a great deal of assistance. I think it's there. Let's take it up to 2. Okay, now I can feel that. You can feel it when you start taking pressure off your legs a little bit. It's just sort of cruise you along slightly. Whoa, downhill we're going fast. Whoa! It's quite weird that the handlebars are almost in front of the wheel because of the angle of it. I guess to help it fold up better, but it feels like quite a weird turning experience. Whoa, whoa! Going uphill is nice. It's got this weird sort of throttle, it feels like, almost like you'd have on a quad, and I'm not sure what that does. I need to check the instructions on that. I have since checked the instructions and I am none the wiser. If you're at a standstill, it seems to sort of pull you away a little bit, and if you're already pedaling, it seems to cut out the motor. Oh yeah, right now I'm not putting any pressure on the pedals. It is pulling me up this hill. I was just trying to fight it then and push as hard as I could. Wasn't feeling any real assistance, but now just take it easy. Oh yeah. The lighter you pedal, the more it feels like it's pulling you up. I'm very excited, I don't know if you can tell. Okay, so this is the Axon Pro Max. I had 3 options on which bike to review. The Axon Pro Lite, the Axon Pro, and the Axon Pro Max, which is the one I've got. This is the bike with the largest battery capacity. That is the main difference. Everyone's looking at me like I'm a weirdo. Something else I'm realising, the top speed isn't very high. If you want to go faster, you have to use your own sweat and blood. You don't get a lot of assistance. Whoa, but pulling away is very nice. Wow. I feel like Jeremy Clarkson and bloody Top Gear right now. Oh, actually, that's the bike lane. Let's get up there. Whoa, crikey. Trying to manoeuvre around like that's hard because it's just trying to constantly pull you away. Wow, the initial pulling away power is really nice. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, come on, go, go, go. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm going very fast right now. And I am getting sweaty because I can feel the cars behind me and I feel like I'm putting in a lot of effort to try and get myself to go faster. Thank you. It is very solid though. Doesn't make a lot of noise. Feels very well built. Jeez. Well, I haven't needed the multi-tool yet. It hasn't been too bumpy either. I don't know if that's because this is very comfortable or I've been going along abnormally smooth roads. I'm getting hot. I am sweating. We're going left. Let's go left. Whoa. Something I just felt then, which I felt on my old fold-up bike, was that when you go around corners, you are quite conscious of the pedals bashing on the floor, which I have done before. It's not very nice. Oh god. Okay, so going downhill feels like your chain has fallen off because you have to pedal so fast. Oh my god. Yeah, this is... I'm pedaling so fast right now. I'm bouncing up and down. Oh, and it's not giving me any assistance up this hill right now. Come on, bike. What is going on? Come on, bike. The reason the bike wasn't giving me any assistance is because it doesn't above 20 kilometers an hour, which is just over 12 miles per hour. So I was pedaling faster than 20, so the motor cut out. It is very smooth. I'm hot. Battery has gone down 1 bar. Currently going 20 kilometers an hour. What happens if you really want to go fast? Let's give it a go. That's sort of as fast as I can go without my legs going mental. Considering the wheels are so small, it feels very comfortable. Whoa! Felt that speed bump. I just bashed the pedal on the floor. Hopefully I don't have to pay for that. Hey guys.
Wow, look at that.
Alright Jack, you've been sent a bike, you need to do an actual review, you need to set some criteria. Luckily there's some key features down the side of the box that we can use to test the bike against. Designed to be fast and stylish. Let's tackle fast to start with. The acceleration of the bike was fast, but the top speed wasn't that fast. It was stuck at 20 all the time. As you can see on the speedo, in this clip now, it just stays at 20. If you wanted to try and go faster, the motor cut out. And the top speed is meant to be 25 kilometers an hour. Is it stylish? It says on the box, it's meant to be fast and stylish. So I've got a second opinion. Got my bud Harvey here. Harvey, what do you reckon?
Stylish and fast.
Do you really?
Yeah, I really like it.
I was saying to Hannah that I think it looked great if it had a few more colours. It's available, I think, in white, black and silver. I think if it was a nice like pastely blue or something like that, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, but I think black's more stylish nowadays.
Is this microphone doing anything? Go on, off you go. Give it a ride around the garden a minute.
Well, you can hear it kicking in.
Is it too powerful for you?
For this little space, yeah.
He's really concentrated. Oh, here we go. I was going to break it. Train friendly. For this one, I actually took the bike to the train station and I considered getting on the train with the bike, getting down to the next station, getting off the train, waiting for the next train, getting back on the train and going back to where I came from. And then I thought that is a lot of effort, so why not put it in the back of my van? If it fits in the van, it's going to fit in a train. And it fit perfectly. Folded under desk. Check. Light to carry around. The bike weighs 15 kilograms and it does feel quite light to start with, but going up and down these stairs 4 times, it did start to get pretty heavy. So great for short distances, but you probably wouldn't want to walk miles with it. Stored in a corner. Check. One final thing that I wanted to include was they say that it takes 10 seconds to set up, and I can confirm it took me around 10 seconds to set up, 10.2 seconds or something like that. Final thoughts. So rounding up my thoughts, I've got a list of pros and cons that I've written down whilst reviewing the bike. I think we've done about 40 kilometres on it now. We've really put it through its paces, I think. 40 kilometres is pretty reasonable, I'd say. So, pros, it's simple to assemble. It's very well built. It's very sturdy. It doesn't like make any rattles or anything like that when you're going over bumps. It's really well put together. So it's very durable and you feel like it would last for years. It's just really solid and it's really comfortable as well. It's got the built-in front light and the built-in back light, which is really handy. I don't think I've used the horn once, but the horn being integrated is useful. The acceleration is really fast as well. If you stop at a roundabout or at a crossing and then you go to start pedaling again, it pulls you away really quickly and gets you up to speed, which is quite nice. The brakes are really good. This model and the model below it both have hydraulic brakes. I know that there's Axon Ride's bike that does have mechanical brakes, but this particular bike with the hydraulic brakes, the brakes are really good. The charging's really nice as well. You don't have to move the whole bike next to a plug to be able to charge it. You can just take the seat post out of the bike, put it near a plug it in, and it doesn't take up too much room. You don't have to like have the storage location next to a plug. The battery's integrated in the frame as well, so it doesn't even look like a battery powered bike. It's not got like a huge hump on the down tube or over the back wheel or something, so that's nice. It folds into a really small size and it stays together as well. There's a magnet that keeps the whole thing together. Once it's together, it stays together unless you pull it apart like purposefully. Now the cons, I've got a few cons. One of the cons is the flimsy mudguard, which doesn't seem like much, but I just get the feeling that it wouldn't be very hard for the mudguards to snap off. It hasn't happened yet because I've been really careful, but it looks like they could quite easily twist off. It says on the website that it should go 15 miles an hour or 25 kilometers an hour, and I only ever got this bike to 20 kilometers an hour, and that really does make a difference. It's sort of like I felt like I was holding up the traffic a lot of the time because I couldn't go just that little bit faster, which would have meant that it would have felt a lot faster. I would have felt more comfortable. I wouldn't have felt like I was holding up the traffic. And as I said, I live in Cornwall. There's quite a big space between towns and wherever you want to go, so it's going to take quite a long time at 20 kilometers an hour. 25 would just make a lot of difference. This is the big question. Would I buy the bike? The answer is, if I lived in the city, I probably would. Because you could cycle it to the train station, you could fold it up, you could easily take it on the train, you could put it under your table or next to your chair on the train. It's just next to you all the time, which I really like. That's the one thing that puts me off with cycling my bike somewhere is where am I going to store it? But with this bike, you don't have to worry about that. You can just fold it up and have it next to you all the time, which is really nice. But I don't live in the city, I live in Cornwall, as I've said 5 or 6 times now. So the fact it doesn't go very fast just means it's going to take quite a long time for you to get there and you're going to be holding up traffic, and you could just ignore the electric motor and just cycle without it and go as fast as you like, but it's not that easy to cycle without the electric motor. It's not like really hard. If it ran out of battery, you could quite easily cycle home, but it's hard to cycle fast with it. Like if you wanted to cycle 25 kilometers an hour, you would get puffed out quite quickly. Well, I did anyway. So all in all, I've got my hands together. It means very serious. In summary, it's a good bike, but it's probably not ideal for Cornwall. There was 3 bikes available for me to try. There was the Axon Pro Lite, which was £1,665. There was the Axon Pro, which was the £1,850 bike, and the one that I tried, which was the Axon Pro Max, which was £2,280. So what are the differences, I hear you say? They have pretty much the same everything by the looks of it, except for the brakes on the Axon Pro and the Axon Pro Max, they're hydraulic, and the battery on the Axon Pro Lite, the battery is 52 amp hour. On the Axon Pro, it's 5.2 amp hours, and on the Pro Max, it's 7 amp hours. So I wanted to know what you thought. If you live in a rural area or an urban area, could you see this bike being useful? If you enjoyed this video, my first review video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me any comments. I could do with constructive criticism because this is my first video. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Bye! One person who has been really loving this bike is my girlfriend Hannah, who has been riding it non-stop and she really loves it. If you made it this far, thanks very much. I recorded some of my friends and family trying the bike and I just wanted to finish off by including those.
Whoa! Whoa! There's some chips.
See you later, Hannah. I'm off commuting. See ya.
How do you start it?
You just got to start pedaling.
That is so cool!
It's alright, isn't it?
No, I'm scared because it's got some welly in there.
Be careful when you that disengages it.
Yeah.
What's that do?
Whoa, pedals!
Good job I had hold of it.
Fast, stylish, everybody's looking at me. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been the centre of attention like that.
Yeah.
50 seconds.